Very good evening to all our friends. I hope you had a wonderful expiry trading day. We definitely had very good trades. Our subscribers made uh, very positive trades or uh, were able to capture a lot of good moves. Couple of trades, which I would think first trade, I think why we had a loss of about 30 points, and the next subsequent trade we were from 120. uh, we took a trade which recovered the 30 points loss and went into a big profit. The market was very range boundish. uh, and there were a couple of positive moves, and every minute we were able to cash those ones. This was the first I think sorry, this possibly was the first trade or the second trade, yes. So I told, in fact, 40,700 CE can be a hero zero. From 140, this went 300, which recovered our previous rates loss of what 30 points. And post that, if you see, uh, people are pretty happy and kept posting their uh, profits made. If you can notice here, within about a minute, we were able to capture 50 points move in Bank Nifty. Adani, we had spoken in our group yesterday. We also mentioned may also come towards 1720 levels, and this was mentioned yesterday. And the same, if you see today, Adani Enterprise went much below, in fact, what we thought. So this is how market is. Market is very dynamic. It is very. We have to trade with caution. A lot of people have been uh, making losses. Today we did not trade much on hero zeros. We were very focused. A couple of again profitable trades. Uh, though there were some losses. I think this gentleman made 7,000, 2,000 profit in the trades. All the trades were. So it is about how quick you are able to capture the right trades. We also traded in Britannia, in Canfin Homes also equity we did trade. So good day, I can say. But currently, if you ask me about uh, what is still next left in Adani Enterprise or Adani, my view would be that let's stay away. I never would recommend people now saying that Adani Green has become Adani Red, Adani Port is still good, Adani Wilmer is good. Look at the pattern of HDFC. You see the promoters have 26% stake. FIs have 36%. The DIs have 21%. The government has 23%. Public has 15%. So it is equally balanced. Let's look at Adani. Of course, everybody knows the P ratio of Adani is highly priced. Even right now, it is at 148. Uh, Now let's go to the here 80 75% is held by promoters. And if you see very smartly, the FIs have reduced after some time of, I think, right from June 21, they have started reducing almost 5%. They have reduced. Whereas DIs continue to buy and have increased, whereas also the publics have continued to buy. So what is that FIs knew that they reduce the stake? So If you're looking for a long-term perspective, I would definitely not recommend Adani. I would. It's not that I don't like Madani. I am not against. I will definitely make a separate video about it. However, when the book value is overvalued, should we trade is something which we need to be very cautious about. Buying position is very easy, but you should understand the risk and the reward before we trade. Over the years of experience or learning, we all observe that uh, we tend to think of making profit in the market without really understanding the risk involved, and then we go back empty handed, lose our capital, uh, and get into huge losses. I always now at least recommend when people ask me what is the capital I should trade with, you should always trade with the capital which you are ready to lose. Why? When you trade with a capital which you're ready to lose, you are not trading with your emotions because you're ready to lose it. And second thing is the learning. The learning is very important. Blindly executing a trade and then thinking of whether it will come up, asking people will not help. Anyways, let's look at for tomorrow. What are we expecting? How does the market look like? There is a huge call and put writer at 17,600. So, so this is how the I think let me remove the drawings so it becomes easy for all. So 17,600. Tomorrow, if market opens uh, above 7,600, then I think it is a convenient to for me or convenient to for of all of us to enter the trade. However, I again would say if this, let me make this bigger. Okay, let me, yeah. So right now, if I see the positioning, there is a structure which is getting formed, right? It is definitely in a uptrend, but also if it forms this type of a pattern, I would be slightly cautious. Not that I were expecting market to come down or move up. I would be just cautious. I would think of increasing the lots or reducing the stocks. The other pattern, what we can also see here is the kind of a W pattern which is getting formed here, right? So one is it shows sign that it may move up like this, and at this level, I would wait and watch whether it moves up for the next target, which could be somewhere at 18,000, or if it tends to move down like this, then I will think of shorting somewhere here for the target of 17,500. So along with this, we would also look at the algo trades, how the FIs are taking trades or positions, because within minutes they tend to change the market with their high volume trades. So we need to look at the trades. Uh, Let me share the Bank Nifty levels also. Um, we will also look at Bank Nifty. Uh, Again has 40,500 call and put writers. So depending on tomorrow's opening, we would be able to see how the market can move. Um, I think this is the option uh, levels I have chosen for tomorrow. I'm expecting 40,900 possibly getting activated right at the opening. So I would little be cautious and entering it. However, let me tell you, we already have one trade call option holding of the coming week, which is of 40,800, and we also have written 41,200 call to be on the safe side. Those we are slightly bullish. We are expecting market to open bullish side, and depending on how the market would move, we would think of either exiting the trade or adding on to the call side. So you can keep a note of this levels 495, 500. I think will be good to enter, or you can wait for uh, possibly for market to retrace and see if it takes support here and then goes up. Then we can think of uh, entry. And 40,800 put side, I'm expecting buy. I'm looking to buy if it moves above 540, 560 levels with a stop loss of 490. Target I can expect around 650 to 720. And a couple of other stocks. I'm looking at Ashok Leyland. If 150 call moves above 7, then we can look at 9 to 12 and as the 9 to 12 as a target, and the stop loss is 5.4. AP Capital, again, I am also slightly positive, so I have a call side. If this 140 call moves above 5.67, 5.7 typically, then I think we can look at around targets of 8 with a stop loss of 4. Cub is also looking positive. Uh, um, this is though it is also looking slightly like a M pattern, uh, but it has not gone like this. So I think it's not an M pattern. Uh, what I can see is there's a good support here, and if price has already, I think, broken out and retest broken out, it has retested and trying to look upwards. So let's see if it sustains above 157, then I think we can look to buy for 180 targets. Then I would typically look at options as well. Metropolis, I am looking at 13 1340 call. Sorry, buy Metropolis 1340 CE above 40 target. I think we can look at 60 to sorry 65 to 80, where stop loss will be at 28. SRF also looks good, uh, not just from a intraday perspective, from a short-term perspective. We can easily think of buying and holding this uh, for a target of 2 4. I think 2,500 levels. And State Bank of India, I mean SBI, also is slowly consolidating. We need to see if this can move out of this range which it is getting formed and go to 1260 levels. Tata Motors has been a lot of people's favorite with its magic of making gap ups. Uh, this again looks now it has made this type of a impulse move. It has I'm sure it is possibly looking to into this level. In case it breaks down, then we can again look to short for 400. However, uh, trend looks positive. Uh, we should be able to see more upside coming in Tata Motors. So keep this in radar. You can add few at tips up to 430. Target could be around 500 to 540. Thank you all for your time. I hope you do like our channel. Please do remember to click on subscribe and uh, the bell notification, because I do also post a lot of shorts whenever I see some trades. I'm not on the system. I do it on my mobile, which you may not get unless you subscribe.